are.
Mm-hmm.
You've done something.
What could I have done?
I don't know. What could you have done? You've bought something.
What did I buy?
Well, everyone can see now what you bought.
I can't see it.
Yeah, just behind you there.
Oh, that's why I can't see it.
He's bought a boat.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You've been trying to, go out on the Broadwater.
you live on the Gold Coast, you need a boat.
Yeah, I just want to go skiing with my friends. It's been flooding a lot lately.
It's a good time for a boat.
Well, why don't we just have a quick drive and see how it goes, and then we'll come back and talk to the people about it.
All right, let's do it. Why have you bought a Skyline?
Well, we wanted a Skyline for a fair while. It's sort of in that poster car from being a kid. and Fast and Furious sort of is pretty well to blame for that.
Yep.
You know, the 34 is a very exciting car, but they're getting up there in the price range, and the 33, I still really like the shape and the look, and especially with this look, I like the kit that's on it. So, so I thought, and it's right in my price range, so I thought, why not? Originally, we went to go and look at one that had a fair bit of fruit on it.
Yep.
Similar to Zane's from one of our previous videos. Got the RB2530, had all that. We went to go and look at that, and they actually sold it the night before I was going to go and look at it.
Well, it was a bummer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was right when we went to go on live too, on one of our
20,
lives.
20 minutes before we went to go live.
Yeah.
I kept looking and waiting, and then this one popped up, and it was in Melbourne, which is a fair way from Gold Coast.
Yep.
And I thought, well, I'll just send him a message and get some pictures and send them off to my friends who have a bit more mechanical knowledge than I do, and ask them what do they think. He sent me pictures and videos and compression testing. He sent me photos of all the underside of the car. You know, everything you could need to buy a car sight unseen and jump on it. You could do that then with all the photos that he'd sent me, but for myself, I really wanted to go down there and see it before buying it, because it was my first purchase of anything with this amount of money.
So yeah, all right. What happened? The trip?
I went to Gold Coast Airport. It was coronavirus at the moment, so I had people in Discord telling me they were reporting me for coughing and that I had drugs on me and things like this. Yeah, the flight was fine. It wasn't too bad. Flew down, got to Melbourne, had to fly around orbiting Melbourne Airport for about half an hour because I couldn't land because there was a storm. Landed, jumped off, went and walked about what felt like years through the Melbourne Airport.
It's a big airport, Melbourne Airport.
Yeah. I walked.
It was your first trip away like that too, wasn't it?
Yeah. And by myself.
Yeah.
Walking through Melbourne Airport, it felt like years trying to get into the door to leave. And then went and found my friends who were picking me up, which is Shay and Will.
Yeah.
They moved down to Melbourne. They helped me get around while I was down there and gave me a place to stay. So
it made it a bit easier.
Yeah. Very grateful to them for that. And met him at his work, where I took one video of the car. He told me to take more, and I took one.
Yeah.
One 5-second video
with a phone gimbal, GoPro, and I'm like, let's film the whole thing, like you checking out the car, getting it, and everything. And you saw the airport footage. That's like what you got.
Yeah.
And a 5-second clip of the car.
Yeah.
Good job. You've gone and had a look at it.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah, really good. He was really nice, very helpful, showed me the spares he had, talked to me about the car, showed me little things that are little bits of damage and whatnot, that were just like cosmetic damage. There's nothing, the body's straight.
Yep.
Which is what I wanted. I didn't care so much about the cosmetic side of things, as long as it's fairly clean, which it is.
No rust.
And no rust was the other thing. So opened up the boot as well, because they're pretty well known for leaking through the seals in the boot. There was no rust in there.
How was the weather while you were there?
Oh, it was bucketing down, and roads were flooding. We went for a drive, and we were actually driving it in the middle of the street, because you couldn't drive on either side because of the way the streets were banked in the industrial estate where he works, and it was just full of water. Yeah, I went for a drive, and then after that I just went, yep, I want to buy it. And I did. Transported it through Seaver Transport.
Yep.
Which actually went really well. Yeah, I know a lot of people, I've read a lot, I did so much research into it, and I probably worried myself more about it by doing a lot of research after the fact as well. I did even more after I booked it and went, oh no, there's all these people, this guy's got his GTR, he got it back with 300 Ks more on it than he put it on. And oh geez, but I had no troubles, got the car.
It was fine,
no damage.
It was really easy.
Yeah. Drove it in the rain, bought it in the rain, picked it up in the rain, brought it home in the rain. Yep.
It's a boat.
Yeah.
It's definitely a boat.
Yeah.
It loves water. So, how was that first drive?
Oh, amazing. Just the turbo flutter, everything about it.
Yeah.
I love it so much. big smile on my face every time I drive it. So I guess it's how you know you bought the right car.
Let's just talk a little bit about the car and the mods and what's going on there.
Bring up the mod list. We'll start. It's a 1996 Nissan Skyline Series 2 GDST Coupe R33.
Yep.
Well, let's start suspension and exterior mods.
Yep.
So we've got hard race caster arms, Cusco camber arms, hard race rear camber arms, Shockworks coilovers. We've got a two-way Nismo diff in there. Strut braces front and rear. It's a K-Mac Aero BL style front lip, which is
Down
the
there.
part that sits over the front bumper.
Yep.
It's got a Vanquish roof spoiler, ducktail boot spoiler, Ganador aero mirrors. It's got sedan fog lights down the front here as well.
Now, a lot of people like these mirrors, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite popular.
And they're power mirrors as well, you know.
Yeah. Now, you got the stock ones as well, though.
Yeah, I have the stock ones sitting at home.
You're not sure whether you want to keep these or go back to stock?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
Okay. All right.
Got
Sorry, keep going.
Nismo clear side indicators. That's pretty much it for the exterior.
Interior, anything special in there?
Oh, we got the GK Tech handbrake and button.
Yep.
Vertex leather handbrake and shifter surround. JVC head unit, pretty standard head unit it is.
Yeah.
It's just got the factory flare around it as well. Got a Greddy boost controller in there. Blitz boost gauge. Yeah, we've got a half cage with the harness bar.
Yep.
Which I'm still debating on whether I want to keep it or not. I don't know.
May bring that out and put the back seat back in.
Yeah, I have the back seats there as well to go in if I choose to do that.
Yep.
Then we can talk about the engine now, because that's pretty much it.
All right, because it's not standard, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Under the bonnet either, is it? It's had a little bit of work done.
There's not a lot done. It's just a few little minor upgrades to give it a little bit more sauce. I would say. Gave it a little tickle up.
All right.
From stock. Well, there's a Haltech in there, a Platinum Pro. It's an old one.
Yep.
Then got an R34 high flow turbo. A genuine Nismo fuel pump. 555cc injectors. An aluminum intake and pod. Blitz return flow cooler. An alloy radiator. 3-inch exhaust all the way through, and a JJR downpipe. Turbo Smart compact blow off valve, which is blocked to get that turbo flutter.
Yep.
And a Cusco brake master stopper.
Oh, okay. So there's a bit of stuff going on under there. Now, it also, with some supposed power numbers, we haven't run it yet, but...
Yeah, it says running 275 kilowatts at 18 psi.
Okay.
There's plenty of power there for me.
Yep.
For what I wanted.
Now...
Makes all the right noises.
Now you bought it without the wheels and stuff that he had, but that'll be your next upgrade, right? Yeah. So...
Yeah, that's my first purchase.
So we'll have to wait and see what you put on there?
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be a video soon. In a month or something, I don't know. Probably. By the time they get out of quarantine.
Yeah, so there's a story there too, right? Because that's what's happened. So you've got your wheels on order, but the containers have been held up in port.
Yeah. Yeah, they're being quarantined at the moment.
Because of, we've got some coronavirus,
COVID-19. Yep.
Yep, so everything's a little bit slower on the imports at the moment.
Yeah.
But you wait for those and hopefully not too much longer.
Yeah.
And we'll see what they
so
are.
Hopefully about the start of next month I should be putting them on there.
Yeah. And then you think we'll see some videos other than wheels, you know, R33 stuff?
Definitely.
Yeah, on the channel?
Yeah, well, I want to do a few things. I have some plans. I have actually the whole thing sort of planned out in my head. I haven't written it down.
Yep.
But I know sort of where I want to go with it.
Yeah, okay.
I definitely want to jump it on flex fuel and get some E85 going through it. That'll probably be the first upgrade that I'll do after the wheels and that for a while, and then I'll sort of leave it at that.
You've got to wait for finances as as well, right? So,
yeah.
But then, you know, what's on the want list at this point, or the wish list?
Oh, I'd love to fully build it. That'd be very cool. Because once I sort of go past where it is now and put it on E85, you're sort of just waiting until you blow it up.
Yep.
Pretty much. Or like a bigger turbo or something, and then, you know, I think when I start to do those upgrades and put on like a 6-boost manifold, a GDX 3582, and like a you know, forward-facing plenum or whatever to pretty it all up a bit in there as well. I'd probably look at forging the motor, and that way then you can sort of take advantage of that bigger turbo and that sort of stuff rather than sleeping on it.
I'd probably recommend that we've talked about it, there's some stuff to do with the oiling as well.
Yeah.
So
I need to do a rear drain down into the sump.
Probably some restrictors, I think that is the way to go as well. Some restrictors into the head.
Yeah. When we build it, we can do all those sorts of things and pull it apart.
Yeah.
So you might as well do it all while you got it apart, because it's a lot easier to do then. And
you got to work out whether, if you get to that point, whether you do that with this motor, pull it out and do it, or you just build another motor.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing, is whether just build another motor to drop in and then...
And there's nothing wrong with this motor, so you can just pull this one out and sell it, or keep it for a spare, build another.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I guess it just depends which way you want to go.
Yeah, of course.
All right. What else have we got? Anything else about the car? You always wanted an Evo.
Yeah, they're very expensive though.
Yeah.
You know, like looking at like $28,000, and it's just not realistic.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So this was a bit easier to get into without blowing everything.
Yeah.
Blowing the entire bank.
Yep. And it's still a very cool car.
Yeah. There's a lot that can be done to this. It's just time and money now, right?
Yeah.
So.
And it's rear-wheel drive, so I can learn a little bit more about how to drive that sort of stuff before picking up the habits of driving an all-wheel drive car. Because I've been warned by a lot of people about if you jump into an all-wheel drive and then you go to a rear-wheel drive car, you can have a lot of bad habits that you get saved a fair bit in an all-wheel drive. So.
Yeah, and you've been driving front-wheel drive for
7 years nearly.
7 years, yeah. So now it's a rear-wheel drive car. So look, it'll be interesting to see where you take it.
Yeah.
I'm sure plenty of people will want to see what mods happen, and we'll bring those to you as something different, a little bit different content on the channel as well, and hopefully you enjoy that.
Yeah.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably $sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop shit, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot shit. In a yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting bitches with the oh well. Need 100 milli on the low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best nigga. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Got 5 on it.
some comments. What do you think he, what should be on that mod list? And then maybe, what are those first mods that he should do, keeping in mind budget.
Yeah.
Of course, unless, anyone's got parts there they want to send us or help us out with.
If anyone wants to sponsor the build,
go for it.
I'm not opposed.
Go for it. Well, let's see what we can do. It's good to see some more R33 content. You've been watching a bit of other stuff on there as well, haven't you?
Yeah, of course. We've got Clutch Kick Junkies, Zach Bowley's got a R33 as well.
Yep. Hopefully go for a cruise with him or something soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work something out.
We're both white.
Mm-hmm.
It'll look cool. 2 years cruising around.
Yeah.
Sure. Actually, I think Clutch Kick Junkies is white as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. He's a bit further away though.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah. So, but there's some good channels, a lot of good content out there on these. So, hopefully we can do it some justice then, eh?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Well, if you like this content, then hit like, hit subscribe. If you want to see more R33 content, you're going to see more here. Also, we've got other builds coming. This is not it. So there's another build. We've got another car. I wonder what that is. Maybe we'll have to wait and see what that one is in coming weeks. But we have bought something else. This is not all we've bought.
Yeah.
So there's another project, another build coming. Something completely different.
Yeah.
And it'll be, what did you say? Bit of integrity in that build. Yeah. So
It's white as well.
it's white as well, it is. So if you want to see what that is, you want to see more of this, you want to see the car show action, everything else we bring, then make sure you hit subscribe. It really helps us out. And check out our website. Jump over there, have a look. We've got all sorts of car products and stuff on there, more videos, a bit of everything. All the events, you want to see what's on, what car shows are on.
If you're a viewer, you can get your ride on the website as well. So.
Yeah. Drop us a couple of pictures of your car and we'll ask us to put them on the gallery page for you. We'll throw them on there.
Yep, certainly will.
So, all right. Thanks, guys.
See you in the next one.
Stay in that right lane.